Good evening, folks. This is Mayuresh Joshi from MarketSmith India, and the entire MarketSmith India team is here. Rushit Chejpal, Kongari Rajshekhar, and Bakar Khan. और क्योंकि आज मंगलवार है, we are back with stock of the week. आप पूछेंगे last week क्यों नहीं थे? Unfortunate reasons. मैं था नहीं, I was traveling, and the team was also a little bit occupied in making other reports. But we are back again, and therefore we've got DLink as the stock of the week this time round. और हमेशा की तरह डीलिंग के फंडामेंटल्स कैसे हैं, इसके रिजल्ट्स कैसे रहे हैं और कैंसलिंग के पैरामीटर्स पे टेक्निकल सेटअप डीलिंग का कैसे लग रहा है, ये पूरी चर्चा मार्केट्स विद इंडिया की टीम करेगी. So in the first stage, I will hand it over to Vakar, who will discuss what D-Link is all about. D-Link के बारे में ये आपको बताएंगे. Rushit will then discuss about the results कैसे रहे हैं, और राजशेखर टेक्निकल सेटअप ऑफ डीलिंग और क्या कैंसलिंग के सारे पैरामीटर्स डीलिंग फुलफिल करता है. सो ओवर टू यू वकार टू डिस्कस व्हाट डीलिंग इज ऑल अबाउट.
Thank you, Mayuresh. People who are using internet at their homes and maybe have modems, have routers, would have heard about the name D-Link. It's a kind of a household name when it comes to modems and routers. And D-Links does not produce or manufacture routers or modems, but they primarily engage in the marketing and distribution network of these products. So if we talk about the product profile of the company, as I said, it is mainly into routers. That's their number one business. The second is switches, wireless devices, surveillance networks, structuring cable, network infrastructures, optical transfer cables, and all these stuff. They have a lion's market share in terms of, if we speak in the switches and the wireless router segment. In the switches segment, the market share is around 30%. और वही अगर हम वायरलेस के लैन नेटवर्क की या राउटर्स की जो बात करेंगे, उनमें उनका 40% है. इनका मेजरली जो रेवेन्यू है वो इंडिया से ही आता है. सो डोमेस्टिक रेवेन्यू इज अराउंड 95%, एक्सपोर्ट्स इज अराउंड 5%. एंड जो ये प्रोडक्ट्स बेचते हैं, नेटवर्किंग प्रोडक्ट, जैसे राउटर्स की बात हो गई या स्विचेस की बात हो गई, जो हमने 6-7 चीज़ों की डिस्कस किए, इन्हीं से इनका 99% रेवेन्यू आता है. एंड अगर टॉप 2 या टॉप 3 कस्टमर्स देखेंगे तो अराउंड 30% ऑफ द टॉप लाइन वो कंट्रीब्यूट करते हैं. सो इनका मेजरली काम है डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करना एंड देन मार्केट करना एंड टू डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करना एंड देन टू सर्विस दीज प्रोडक्ट्स. सो दैट इज व्हाई टू सर्विस द प्रोडक्ट्स दे नीड टू हैव अ गुड customer support centers. So more than 190 cities में इनके customer support centers in tier metro cities में तो है ही है, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 cities में है, collection points है, partner service centers है, उनके खुद के own service centers है. And even अगर हम distribution network की बात करें तो नेशनल चेंज पे डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर्स, बिजनेस डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर्स और इवन रिटेलर्स तक इनके more than 15,000 टच पॉइंट्स अक्रॉस इंडिया है.
परफेक्ट वकार. सो आई थिंक वी गॉट अ कंस्ट्रक्ट कि आपको अगर ऑफिस में काम करना है, घर पे बैठ के काम करना है, if you are supposed to work from office or work out of home, this is an essential requirement, क्योंकि आप काम ही नहीं कर पाओगे अगर आपका डेटा एक्सेस नहीं है और वायरलेस या ब्रॉडबैंड या मॉडेम एक्सेस नहीं है. So you perfectly got that. But how is it stacked up, Rushit, in terms of numbers? Are they delivering on numbers in terms of results? Results कैसे रहे हैं और prospects कैसे लग रहे हैं?
Yes, last few quarters, in fact years, have been really good for the numbers. So their 3 years revenue CAGR is 20% and 3 years PAT CAGR is 43%. So that says it all. If we talk about the EBITDA margin, तो अभी recently last 2 year like FY23 and FY24 में वो around 10 to 11% के बीच में रहता है. Before that अगर बात करें तो 16 to 22-23 तक उनका जनरली लोअर साइड था, 8 to 9% के बीच में, बट अभी काफी बढ़ गया है. सो नाउ दे आर एबल टू मेंटेन अबाउट दैट 10% threshold. Recent results, if you talk, they reported a revenue of around 351 crore compared to 302 crore YOY and 338 crore QOQ. Two most important thing, it's a debt-free company and it has ROE of around 22 to 23%. So now it comes, will they be able to continue this momentum? It looks like there are a lot of key growth drivers. You can see the internet penetration in India. Okay, the new technology, the AI, cloud computing, IoE, smart homes. These all fancy words. So they all relate to D-Link and the way the router business is growing. So it is expected कि जो इंडिया में राउटर बिजनेस है उसका 10 से 12% CAGR ग्रोथ रहेगा आने वाले 4-5 साल तक, और वायरलेस लैन है जो डब्ल्यू लैन कहते हैं उसका अराउंड 18 to 20% CAGR ग्रोथ रहने वाला है इन इंडियन मार्केट. एंड दीज गाइज हैव अ बिग मार्केट शेयर, अराउंड 35-40% का मार्केट शेयर है. तो उस हिसाब से देखें तो दे विल बी एबल टू कीप अप विद द रेवेन्यू ग्रोथ एज वेल एज मार्जिन इंप्रूवमेंट की वजह से इनका बॉटम लाइन भी एक अच्छा रहेगा.
Perfect. So I think now we've got a complete overview. The fundamentals are stacking up very well for D-Link. But how is it stacking up, Rajshekhar, in terms of the technical setup? Does it fulfill most of the parameters that we've set up in Cancelim? What's the take on the technical and the Cancelim parameters as far as D-Link is concerned?
Yes, Mahesh, it qualifies most of the parameters starting from ratings and price volume action. If you look at the base pattern first, it has been a very good base formation. It's a stage 3 consolidation base cup with handle base formation. And during the base formation, the volumes have completely dried up, which is a very classic example of ideal base formation. And at the time of breakout, that is today, the volume has picked up significantly, which is a very strong sign of a strong breakout. And if you look at the ratings, you can see here on the top left, EPS is at 88, indicating a strong fundamental character. As Vishit pointed out about the earnings have been consistent and they are growing at good growth rate. The prospects are also looking good on the growth rates. So that is the reason EPS is good. Technical ratings are expected to be good because of the stock's outperformance in the current market. Hence, price strength is at 84 and buyer demand is at A, which is almost the top category. So, and number of funds, which is another key section. The company of market cap of 2,000 crores having funds of 15 funds invested is a very good number. And that number has improved significantly. That is 150% growth in the last quarter. Definitely, the new funds are interested to invest in this company, signifying or telling us there is good amount of rally is expected and good growth story is also expected in this stock from the institutional side as well. So overall, this is a very good stock to bet on in the current market. And for the levels, pivot is around 635, I think. Yes, 635. And currently it is trading 30 points above the pivot. So almost at the top end of the buy range. So if the stock continues to trade in this range, you can definitely start accumulating. And for the coming week, we are definitely looking bullish on this particular stock. And that is the reason we have called it as a stock of the week.
Perfect, Rajshekhar. And as you can see, the ratings out there, right? William O'Neill के नाम के सामने 100% लिखा है, 100%. You can't ask for anything more. So let's see how it shapes up. So this is the stock of the week, D-Link. As Rajshekhar said, pullback अगर हुआ lower volume से, ideal scenario, but let's see how it goes. This is the stock of the week from William O'Neill. Please do like our videos. Press the bell icon for notifications if you want to receive any. If you like our videos that we are probably making, and subscribe to our notifications as well. Thank you, Rushit. Thank you, Rajshekhar. Thank you, Vakar. To many more from MarketSmith India. Thanks a lot.